Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup release video. This series where I give you my brutally honest opinion on all the new releases in makeup. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So it appears to be a pretty slow week. I don't even think we really have anything new from Colourpop. Are they feeling alright? They did release these bundles for existing eyeshadow palettes. These are the best of bundles in Going Coconuts, a Lilac You A, and Baby Got Peach. So these include a 9-pan palette, 2 cream gel liners, 2 lip products, and 1 cheek product. These are a great value. They're $29 with a $44 value. I already own all 3 of these palettes, so I don't need any of these, but if you are interested in any of these palettes and the other products call to you, I do believe some of the products are new. I'm pretty sure the 2 lip products that come in the Lilac You A set are new. These are a great deal if you wanted to try any of these palettes and get a little bit extra bang for your buck and get the rest of the products in the bundle. So these are already available, and shockingly enough, that's it. That's all we got from Colourpop. So last week I did include the new Huetopian Dream palette from McGrath Labs. I hadn't seen the palette yet when I was filming. I had just seen the sneak peek, but she did release it before I posted while I was editing, so I did throw the picture in there, but I myself didn't get to see it. So now that I have seen it, I think it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at these swatches. Oh my goodness. That's sparkly purple blue duochrome. Hi, if you're new here, sparkly purple blue duochromes are like my favorite shade on earth. So absolutely stunning. These shimmers look impeccable. I personally love that it is a shimmer heavy palette. I prefer shimmers to mattes. There are some beautiful duochromes in here. I think if you're gonna pay $125 for an eyeshadow palette, you should be getting more of these special shimmery duochrome sparkly amazing shades. Mattes are cool and all, but for that price tag, I would rather see a shimmer heavy, special shade heavy kind of palette. So I think it is absolutely stunning. Kind of wish there was some more purple to it. There's really only one true purple shade, and it appears that one of the shade might be like a champagne to a purple duochrome, but I was hoping to see a little bit more purple. Maybe a purple matte would have been nice thrown in there. She also released with this palette the Intensifies Artistry Wand. It is a mixing liquid and an easy to use pen. Multitasker amplifies the vibrancy and shine of metallic and sparkling shadows, delivering long wearing results. I think that is genius. It's essentially like a glitter glue in a pen format, so you just swipe it right on your lid and then adhere the shadow to it. I think that's great. It's probably a much cleaner, less messy option to a traditional glitter glue that you had to squeeze out a tube and either use a brush and put it on. Now it's on your finger, now it's on the brush. I think this is a great idea. I don't see a price on the glitter glue mixing liquid pen thing, but I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be expensive. It is Pat McGrath, so you're probably better off just going with the cheap glitter glue. But the palette itself, absolutely beautiful. I think it is a better value for the $125 price tag because you are getting more of these special shades. I don't think I could get myself to spend $125 on an eyeshadow palette. I also did mention Pat McGrath's cruelty-free status is really up in the air. I think honestly, if her cruelty-free status were clear-cut cruelty-free, I would definitely consider picking something up for the brand. Definitely someone I would love to try. I would love to try out these really sparkly special shades she has, but I think the cruelty-free thing is really holding me back. If not, I would 1000% be interested in this palette. 1000%. I kind of wish this came in like a purple package too. Like if the palette itself were like that pink mirrored palette she did, but purple, bitch, then I'd have to buy it. If the palette were purple, then I would need it in my life. But I do think this is absolutely impeccably beautiful. Beautiful. And it does say coming mid-August, so there's that one. So I have another fairly expensive eyeshadow palette, and this one comes from Vanity Makeup Cosmetics. Now, I have no idea who Vanity Makeup Cosmetics is. I have never heard of this brand. The palette looks very luxury, very high-end. It has a very high-end price tag. This palette is $95. But yeah, I've never heard of the brand. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of comments. I've never heard of this brand. Brands are getting adventurous with their pricing. I don't know who they are. And for them to be charging $95 for a palette, that's aggressive. That is aggressive. Coming out the gate. Let me see if they have an Instagram. So I did go on their Instagram. I'm not seeing a whole lot of other products. I'm only seeing like one contour palette that they just post over and over and over again. Like I'm literally going all the way back and I only see one product on their Instagram. And it's just this cream contour palette. Yeah, so it appears all they have is a cream contour palette and some brushes. It looks very nice. The brand has 45,000 followers. So yeah, I've never heard of them. I don't know where they came from up out the blue with a $95 eyeshadow palette. I will say the palette does look very high-end though. The packaging is really, really beautiful. It's got this like minimalistic cream beige color with a gold edging. Very pretty. The palette itself is like giving me KKW vibes. When I first saw this, I actually thought it was the rebranding of KKW Beauty to, I don't remember what she's gonna call it, but I thought this was like her first launch under the new branding. I didn't think this was, well, of course I didn't think it was a brand. I've never heard of the brand, but I definitely get KKW vibes. I saw a lot of comments comparing it to the Tati Beauty Texture Neutrals palette. The swatches look beautiful though. These shimmers look incredible. I mean, for $95, they better. I do like that it is varied in tones from very light to a black shade, a black matte, and a black shimmer. You have a matte and a shimmer in each color. It's a nice palette. It's probably a very nice everyday, get tons of use out of this kind of palette, but for $95, especially for a brand a lot of people haven't heard of, that's a little aggressive. I wonder if I'll be seeing any videos popping up with this palette. I'd actually like to see how it performs. So this one here will be available July 30th in case you were interested. So we did see the next installment of the Besame Cosmetics Princess Collection, and the next princess is Aurora, so it's Sleeping Beauty. The compacts on this one, very beautiful. I do like this one a lot. Again, incredibly disappointed that they're just releasing the same champagne highlighter over and over and over again. I would have loved to see a different product in each compact. The only thing that changes is the lip color. I do like the lip color on this one. It's probably more a shade I would get use out of, but not for $125. I think these are obviously more collector's items than something you're actually going to use. If that's the case, it doesn't so much matter what the actual product is, but that doesn't dismiss the fact that you're releasing the same product 12 times for $125. And if someone did want to use it and not just display it, you're greatly limiting these skin tones that can actually get use out of this product. I mean, I'm sure a deeper skin tone could use it as an eyeshadow or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I think that's kind of inexcusable. It should have been a different product, even if it is a collector's item. But the compact itself is beautiful. I think this one is very well done. I would have loved to see some color thrown into the compact design, like the Little Mermaid one. Beautiful. Beauty and the Beast, stunning. This one is a little more plain, but it is very classic and pretty. I like the compact. I think if you're a huge Disney fan or a really, really huge fan of one particular princess, this is probably a beautiful collector's item to have. Probably an amazing gift. Christmas is right around the corner. If you love someone enough to spend $125 on a highlighter and a lipstick, this is probably an amazing Christmas gift idea. Again, these are very limited, only 500 units of each are being produced. And this one here will be available on August 10th. So next up, we have this really fun little palette from SVA Beauty. So this one is the Rainbow's Jealous palette, and this one includes 7 pigmented mattes and 1 multi-dimensional rainbow topper. That's a really fun idea, so you can use each shade as a matte or use the kind of sparkly iridescent topper to transform the shade, so you're kind of getting double use out of each shade. The swatches look very pigmented, very beautiful. This is a really fun little palette. I've seen a lot of rainbow palettes lately. It has been more on trend. This palette is $35. That's not bad. They do have one swatch of putting the topper on top of the red shade. I would have loved to seen swatches of the rainbow topper on top of each matte shade just to see what that would look like. But it does look like a very fun little palette. This is a cute release, and this one will be available on August 4th. So speaking of amazing sparkly topper shades, I have seen these going around on Instagram, but I haven't seen them swatched. These eyeshadows in the compacts look freaking sane. These are probably hands down one of the most beautiful eyeshadow pans I think I've ever seen. Let me tell you what they are. So these are pressed eyeshadows from Kaima Cosmetics. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I have seen these on their Instagram. They are a smaller indie brand. These look freaking sane. Look at the pans on these eyeshadows. These look incredible. I don't even know if I would want to touch the eyeshadow because these look just absolutely stunning. It includes 6 different shades, $13 each. That's not bad for one of these like really sparkly topper multi-dimensional kind of shades. Ooh, they're very shifty too. I'm looking at a video of one of them right now. In my personal opinion, indie brands do it best. You cannot beat an indie brand for this sparkly, special, gorgeous, shifty, crazy kind of eyeshadow. Someone please talk me out of buying these because they look so incredible. I do not need any more eyeshadows, but man, these are absolutely breathtaking. So these ones are already available. I wonder if they're sold out because these look incredible. I just checked on their website. They are all currently sold out, but hopefully they will restock. I'm sure Trend Moods post completely sold them out because these are amazing and they deserve to be sold out. So I just wanted to mention these in case they do come back in stock. Someone please stop me from buying them because the last thing I need is more eyeshadows, but man, these grab my attention. So next we have a new eyeshadow palette coming from Beauty Bay, and this is the Wilderness palette. Inspired by all the rich, earthy, leafy greens, molten shades that nature offers us. 20 shades, matte and shimmers, only $15. Wow. Vegan and cruelty-free. I think this palette looks really pretty. I love that it is a blue-green palette with a pop of warm reddish neutral tones. They kind of flipped it around instead of a neutral with a pop of blue. The palette looks really pretty. Swatches look great. I like this release. Love that it's nature inspired. It's only 15 bucks. Like, you can't beat that for 20 shades. I like this palette a lot. I've never tried anything from Beauty Bay, so I don't know about the quality, but the swatches do look nice. I'm sure we will see some videos coming up with this palette. I am interested to see how this palette performs. Like I said, I've never tried Beauty Bay, so I don't know about the quality, but I do like the looks of the palette. The packaging is nice, and again, 15 bucks, you cannot beat that. So this one here is available now in case you were interested. So next we have a collaboration between Bperfect Cosmetics and Zachary Vang x Cole's World. I'm not familiar with either influencer, but congratulations to them. I did just go check out their Instagrams. Both very fabulous. So we have two palettes here to contour, brighten, blush, and highlights. So we have the Define and Sculpt palette and then the Shape, Shift, and Color palette. So one is a sculpting palette and the other one is a blush and highlighter palette. I am not a huge fan of these all-in-one type face palettes. It's just not really going to be all that inclusive, and even if it is, you are left with shades that just are not gonna work for you. It's not really worth picking up a palette if you can't get use out of all of it, but the concept is nice. The blush and highlight palette, however, I do feel that one offers more range in terms of deeper shades and being able to mix and match and kind of create a shade that will work for you. I do like that there is a yellow and an orange blush that is different. The highlight shades you can mix with the blushes, create a deeper highlight, create a lighter blush. Definitely offers more variety on the blush and highlighter palettes. I have never tried Bperfect Cosmetics. It does say €29.95 and $41.95. I don't know if that is for the set together. Yes, I do believe that is the price for the set. Again, I am not familiar with the collaborators, but congratulations to them. The packaging is really cool. Not something I'm going to be picking up, but these will be available July 30th in case you were interested. So we do have a new release coming from Fenty. Fenty is dropping a fragrance. I saw the notes somewhere and now I can't find them anywhere, but it says something sensual, confident, yet sexy. I'm sure it's going to be a very almost deep scent, if that makes any sense, like just very rich and warm kind of. I believe she's giving out free samples with Fenty orders, and I did see some comments saying it smells amazing, so I'm sure it's gonna smell incredibly sexy and rich and just Rihanna. So this one here will be available August 10th in case you were interested. So we do have a new release from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, and this is the All About You collection. That's a cute name. So this is the two-step smoothing system that will leave you with lips so pillow soft and hydrated. Includes the prepped and polished lip scrub for $18 and infused with exfoliating mother of pearl. Ow. Who is exfoliating their lips with mother of pearl? Okay. And the Hydra Pout Lip Treatment for $20. Nourish lips with this glossy treatment, soft, supple, kissable pout, and you can get the Essentials Kit for $29. I think that's a little pricey for a lip scrub and essentially like a lip balm. It doesn't say if they are scented with anything or include like essential oils, or it does say nutrient infused lip treatment, but I mean, if it had like really amazing ingredients, it might be worth a $20 lip treatment, but that is a little bit pricey. Not my favorite release from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. I still have not tried anything from the brands, and this is probably not gonna be it either, but these ones here are already available in case you were interested. So I thought this release was really fun. This is a new eyeshadow palette from Klarity Cosmetics, and this is the Carnivale palette. So the names in this palette: Soca Passion, Vibes, Lickle Ting, Dance Hall, Dutsy Wine. There is a shade called Dutsy Wine. Never thought I'd see the day that there would be an eyeshadow called Dutsy Wine. Wow, that takes me back. Wow. The swatches on this palette look incredible. The colors look beautiful. This bright lime green and this like amazing teal bluish color. I like this a lot. This palette looks really, really fun. It is $54. It is a little bit pricey for a 12 pan palette, but it looks beautiful. I like the color story. I like the swatches. Love the names. It seems so fun. I thought this was just a really fun palette to mention. I really enjoy it. I actually think this is a really cute release. And this one here is already available in case you were interested. So next we have another fun eyeshadow palette release, and this is from the brand Geologie Cosmetics. I believe it is their very first palette. I did see Angelica Nikvas do a video on this. This looks beautiful. The packaging is different. It's absolutely stunning. It's a fun shape, but there's no wasted space in the palette. I really like how this palette looks. Love the earthy, the green tones. You could probably get a very similar look to what I'm wearing right now. I think this is very beautiful. I love that it is a brand based around geology and rocks and minerals. I love a good crystal myself, so this is really, really pretty. I thought this was a really unique release. Can't wait to see what else this brand has because I like it. I like that it's different. I like that the theming is something new. I don't think I've ever really seen a geology themed brand, so I did just see a quick little sneak peek from Natasha Denona, and this is the Glam face palette. This looks really nice. It includes 5 eyeshadows, 1 blush, and 1 highlighter. The packaging on this is absolutely beautiful. I kind of would have hoped it would have come in more than 1 shade, seeing as though 1 shade of face products is just not enough. But they're not the lightest shades ever, so they might work for a range of skin tones. This is really cute, actually. The palette itself, the packaging, really pretty. But this would be great for travel, kind of your all-in-one. Throw it in your bag. You've got your eyeshadows, your blush, your highlighter, and you can probably use some of these eyeshadows for different uses as well. So this is just a sneak peek. So hopefully once we see the full release, there will be more than just 1 shade. So I will keep you updated as soon as we see the full release of the new Natasha Denona face palettes. So that was it for my new makeup release video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to come back next Monday and every Monday, and please consider liking, subscribing, and coming back for some more content. Bye!